and welcome back to Introduction to Geology. My name is Paul Eric, and I teach physics, astronomy, and geology at Ozarks Technical Community College in Springfield, Missouri. And this is a video version of the lectures I give my students in Introduction to Geology. So now, in the course, we're ready to start unit number 3, which is about internal processes, geological time, and mass wasting. So in this unit, we're first going to look at earthquakes. Then we're going to learn at lessons from geophysics, which tells us what's inside the earth. Then we're going to be looking at how the earth can be folded into anticlines and synclines and domes and basins. Then we'll talk about how do we know how old the earth is. We'll also give a brief history of the geology and biology of the Earth. Then we're going to start talking about geomorphism, and we'll start off by talking about the hydrological cycle. And then finally in lesson 13, we're going to be talking about how gravity causes landslides and avalanches. So this lesson is going to be all about earthquakes. So our lesson objectives are going to be explain what an earthquake is, explain what causes an earthquake, explain why rocks rupture, explain what determines the intensity of the rupture, explain how earthquake waves move or travel, explain how a seismograph works, explain how earthquakes are located, explain where earthquakes occur, explain how the size of an earthquake is defined, explain what determines the strength of an earthquake when it arrives at a location, explain how earthquakes can cause damage, how can earthquakes be predicted, and then how can earthquake damage be reduced. So out of your textbook, Essentials of Geology by Marshak, you should be reading chapter 7. And then there are a couple of good episodes from Earth Revealed. So episode number 9 is all about earthquakes, and then episode 25 is all about, again, earthquakes and predicting earthquakes. So let's take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about exactly what is an earthquake.